everyone, Rachel and Stef here from yogabones. In case you didn't remember, gorgeous Rachel here is a sports physiotherapist and she's my physio, amazing, lucky me. And I'm a functional movement specialist. And together,
well, yeah, and also just to add to our curriculum there, our CV is
CV.
We're also yoga teachers, 20 years and 20 years, and we're also massive anatomy nerds, so dance and gymnastics background,
super nerdy.
Yeah, running and movement background, and we both taught anatomy on yoga teacher training programs. What we're doing in this series, everyone, is bringing you our 3 top tips on the 10 most commonly practiced yoga asana.
Yep.
Today we're going to talk about the standing lunge. And what we're going to do is give you our 3 top tips, and then we're also going to give you the number 1 tip.
Like a hack.
Yeah, if you're that, yeah, thank you, Steph, exactly that. If you're that person that's like 3 things, what are you talking about? What's my name again? You know, it's like, I just need 1 thing to remember. Cool, so the beautiful Steph is going to basically put herself in like a typical lunge. Like even just a typical lunge that you might see the human doing, Steph, in class. So there, the hands are up, yeah, awesome. Now, the thing that I need to ask Steph to do is to shorten the stance, so she just did that, and to significantly bend her back knee so that what happened to her bum just now? Watch Steph's bum, go back to where you were, Steph, up there somewhere, and now she bends that back knee, and then boom, when she does that, basically look at that vertical spine that she's got, and she's totally tucked. Where's my finger going, for God's sake? That is so weird. Ah! She's totally tucked her tailbone under, everyone. All right, awesome. So basically we've got that tailbone tucked under, and then we've got lifting through the crown of the head, extending. Can you show it from the front, please, babe? Because that's point number 2 and 3. Point number 1, everyone, was actually Steph's feet. As you can see, they're not on a tightrope. Yes. Okay, so they're not doing that. There's a little bit of distance there, so she has that stability. She's again going to bend that back knee so that we can come to point number 2. She's got her hands on her pelvis. And then basically she's going to hold the baguette. And you're like, how the hell is she holding the baguette? Wrapping in. And it's almost, everyone, like the baguette's in between here. So if I get Steph to push my hands together, she's basically then going to be holding on under here. All right, awesome. So thanks so much for that, Steph. Do you want to say what your key thing, your yoga hack, your like number 1 thing that you need to do to basically make that pose awesome?
The hack for this, for me and for Rachel, is your spine, your pelvis. Obviously, they're attached together. So once you find exactly that mobility, I like to call, funny enough, your pelvis kind of like a rolling pin. Roll the pin back, roll the pin forward. So you obviously don't want to roll the pin back.
I want to get in this. Hold on a minute, hold on, let's get.
And you don't want to over-roll the pin forward. You want to get your rolling pin to be neutral. Tailbone nice and long, pubic bone up. Finding that same spine that we've been doing all along. So from your mountain pose to your down dog, that same spine. Set up your feet, set up your spine, and wrap that baguette in, crown of the head, almost wants to reach up. But all that to say, the hack is your spine.
Yeah, and so the foundation of the spine, the pelvis, it's just beautiful, that rolling pin analogy. It's just getting the appropriate rotation. The common thing that people do, everyone, because we've got super tight hip flexors, is that we're then just going to go into what we call an anterior rotation, and everything's just cock-pooching it, right? It's just all a bit too much. So soften that back knee and then roll your pelvis under. Absolute magic. I'm just going to get you one more time to really emphasize this point, everyone. So if you side profile it for me, babe, and then come into, yeah, nice, okay, and then go into your lunge. And basically, if I ask Steph to then really engage, do your opposite leg, babe, and then I'm going to get them to see how fabulous your bum is. So bend your back knee, right, and then really engage. For Steph there, that's going to be her right buttock muscle.
Oh, yeah.
Because if she can engage that, it's then going to really open up through that hip flexor. We all sit too much. I'm sitting at the moment. Thank God my job isn't sitting, it's manual. And basically, when we sit too much, everyone, we get tight hip flexors and a weak arse. So what we need to do is engage the buttock muscle whilst we're in that pose. Absolutely fantastic, Steph. You're beautiful. So that's number 8 of our top 10. Look out for 2 more that we've got for you, please. We're going to get into Warrior 2, and then we're going to just get into a classic single leg balance tree pose. So
stay tuned for that, guys.
Stay tuned.